Here to watch the penultimate episode. I don't want this show to end, but it's coming and I'm really scared about the ending. I feel like I've been petrified of how it's gonna end badly the whole time I've been watching this. I just have this sinking feeling that it's gonna be a tragic ending, but I hope that I'm wrong because there's a part of me still that believes that it's gonna be resolved happily. Maybe it's my naivete. I don't know. There's also a possibility that it's not gonna be either. Maybe it's gonna be a bittersweet ending. Maybe even like an open-ended one. Just something for our imagination to fill with whatever we want. I don't know if I would be satisfied with that, but it's definitely better than tragedy. I am a bit torn, honestly, because so many amazing stories are actually tragedies and I can't help but adore them, but at the same time, it's a love-hate relationship with me. I like them, but I also don't want them, but I do, but I don't. I don't know. It's hard to decide. I'm really conflicted. I just feel like I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this to collapse and I'm not ready to let this story go. And I think I'm gonna watch both episodes in one sitting, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. If you're watching this, you already know how it went. Whatever it is, wish me luck, because I'm going in. Let's go. I'm gonna miss the mouth noises. Can't believe I'm saying that. I hope that their relationship gets better. I think both of them clearly care about each other, so I think they can work it out. I don't even know if there's just one season of this, or if there are gonna be more. Because if there are multiple seasons, then this is probably not gonna end tragically, right? We're finally gonna find out more about what the sin is. I want some watermelon. Then they wouldn't be monsters. How the times have changed. What if the sin is homosexuality? Would it really be that on the nose? Oh my god, what a gay together. Okay, never mind.
Indo の若当主の奥さんが疫病で倒れてお首様になってな。のことが由来やねん。若当主は山入って妻の首を生き返らしてや。インド家以外の首ならどれでも。
Wait, is that person that was holding the head? Because of the handkerchief on the head, I thought there was a woman. Oh god.
インド家は死者ゼロ。ただ生き返った妻だけは苦しんでその日の夜には死んだんや。
That's unfortunate.
だっちゅう話。まあ俺の先祖も運悪いわ。それたところで特に何も起こらんかったらしいから。その妻の首はまだ残っとるで。は？インド七三言うねん。
Yeah, that shriveled one.
儀式を自分の代で終わりにしたいと上役と揉めとった。うぬき様はみんなの儀は無意味やと。その矢先に事故死や。本当に。
Yeah.
父さんは光のお父やん死んだ時。
Was he in love with him?
この村にええところが一つものうなったと思ったな。
似てて
Yoshiki、お前は俺には全然似とらんからな。強さとか優しいところを持っとるから。
And your
父
gayness.
さんより立派な人間になるよ。
母さんに言うてよ。なんで母さんとまともに喋らんの？
怖いんや。
Damn.
そのうちこの家に居場所がなくなりそうで。
ダサ。
Oh,
場所
you gotta fight for it, you know? And you
人は
also gotta
自
communicate.
分に足りんかったもんに癒しくなる。
That is
満足
true.
の食えんに呼んで。
と。
ねえお母さん、兄ちゃんとお父さん
Did she hear what he said about her?
俺はおったらしい。でもなんか納得できる。俺は
インド家の罪は村人を犠牲にして妻を生き返らせた。責任取ってお前が謝りに行けって言われるわけや。
So the sin is love.
疫病が多かったってのは土地の資料にも書いてあった。それが大量死を盛んに悪いことは起こらんはずやろ。汚れを山に引きつける飛来神役なんやから、いうことや。大量死の前、それまで脳抜き様は何しとった？ヒチさんの時より前は願い事は叶わんかった。
それはなんか
願いを叶える、それがわからんと結局。
よしき、俺山帰るわ。
That's right. Fight for your love. It's the thing.
地獄のスケッチ。19年。
It was really random and lucky how he found that.
となった。本人は今
そういやさ、よしきたちなんで合唱団ちゃんと
No, they just went on a little suicide date.
お前が弱っとるんは半分になったせい。
For sure.
なんかもな。
やったわ。
Yes.
だからお前もう言いたい思いせんやろ。
戻したところで
Try anyway.
永遠に失われてしまうかも。それにさ、それ思うかもしれやんや。
Oh my god. He wouldn't do it. Put it back. And he said that if it gets destroyed, he would die. So it's better if it's within him. Even if it doesn't get touched.
足が速い。勉強は苦手。だり敬語が使えやんから先輩との折り合いが悪い。でも後輩には好かれとっ。好きな女子がおるって噂が何回か流れた。ヒカルはその度いつ告られる。大体みんな別のやつと付き合い始める。
Why did he not ask them out
斉藤
first?
さんが気になった。俺みたいに悩まんし。泣いとるんを見たことがない。
Maybe he did when he was alone.
本当は泣きたかった。
Maybe he repressed it.
会いたい？
Of course he does. Yeah.
ヒチさんの時のことを覚えてやんのか？
ないような。
もう少し真面目に考えろって。ここに降りたんやろ。
そう。
首痛いんか？
違う。
What's happening? What is going on?
何？
Oh no. Oh my god. Maybe he's not just weaker, maybe he's also like in worse control of himself. And maybe like there's a bigger urge to mix because he's weaker, so maybe he would get stronger. I don't know. But I feel like he needs to give him that thing back. Or maybe it would only make him more dangerous and he would still have the same urge. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is here. Why did he suddenly flip? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh my god. Is he gonna become a creature too? Oh no. Was it that girl who can hear things, or was it someone else? You stopped yourself though. No, you're not. God, am I in denial just like Yoshiki is? Jesus. No! Come back! This is already tragic.
光の形をしとるから受け入れられとったんや。
It's not just his appearance though. I think he actually likes his personality. And that personality is not all Hikaru's memories. It also is the personality of this creature. And he likes it. That was her, right? She saw them? Aww.
あの世のものから干渉された時にとの境界線は曖昧になって汚れがものすごい寄ってくる。近寄りたくなるんやろね。
これ以上混ざったらやばい。
考えたない。
俺正直とか友情とか家族愛とかどれも本当の意味では理解できやん。わからんでもええ。人間にならんでええって。
But I feel like he can though. I think it's something that can be learned, acquired, the more he lives as a human.
弱った動物が凶暴化するみたいに本能的になってまうんかね。
Yeah, that's what I thought.
どっちにしたって俺はその
Just take that thingy back.
この子は恐ろしい。下手したら全て壊し
He
てしまう。
doesn't look like... He doesn't look terrifying to me.
あのさ、俺が山戻ったら全部解決なん？
No.
そうすれば汚れも減ってみんな安全で。
Him even wanting to do it, like being so selfless and wanting to do the sacrifice proves that he is becoming human, I think. What is the heart of the problem? Do you want him to die? Aww.
化け物なんやから。
I don't think so. Aww. Oh my god. I feel so bad for him.
だから引き剥がすことぐらいは二人とも苦しませるくらいなら。
Don't. Stop it! I thought she was good for them. Now she seems like an enemy again. Okay, okay.
今日は帰りなさい。
Got me worried there for a second.
その甘さがもっと大きな分かっとる。でも光くんのうちにもきっと
I think he's showing a lot of promise. He's showing a lot of humanity.
あんたは
Was it?
このまま調べて
Who was it?
よかったと
Was it
しても
somebody from the company?
俺が化け物やってことは変わらん。変えられやんし。になりたいわけやない。居場所が欲しいなんて傲慢やった。
Everyone needs a home.
光あらもうどうしたん。風邪ひいちゃうよ。おかえり。はよ入り。
ただいま。
Was that a hopeful ending? I hope it was a hopeful ending and wasn't like a creepy ending, like he's gonna kill her, take her soul, feed on it. I don't think he will. The vibe was not creepy or eerie or anything. I think it was actually hopeful. I don't know. I'm just so scared all the time that this is gonna take a really drastic, dramatic turn. It does do that. Like, they were in that corridor at school, just normally walking, talking, everything was fine, and then suddenly a switch got flipped and Hikaru became this dangerous monster. So you can never trust any moment to stay peaceful here. But I think it's important, incredibly important, that Hikaru stops himself from hurting Yoshiki every single time. And he has not hurt anyone since he had that conversation with Yoshiki, since he realized that human life is important and shouldn't be taken. Even though he doesn't really understand that personally, he still gained that knowledge of how that is the case for people, at least, and he has respect for it, I think. He has not harmed anyone, he has not attempted to harm anyone but Yoshiki, because I think with him the temptation is increased so much, but he still stopped himself every time because his caring is still stronger than that urge. So I think that says a lot about him and his character, and I think that he has hope to be able to integrate into society. It worries me that he said he doesn't really want to be human, but I don't know, maybe it's just because he feels like he cannot be. Maybe he thinks he would never be able to fully be human or act human or be accepted and feel like he belongs, so he doesn't even want to try because he doesn't want to set himself up for disappointment. Or maybe humanity is still just so alien to him, but I think it can change over time, because like I said, if you live in as a human, especially now that he's weakened and he can be harmed, he can feel pain, he can fear death, he cannot easily protect those he cares about, so his fear for their safety also intensifies. I think all of these feelings, and also like fear of loneliness and stuff like that, all of that leads you to experience life as a human, and I think that can actually lead to him genuinely valuing human life. I still believe that he should have taken that part of him that Yoshiki has and at least tried to attach it, or at least hide it within himself. I think it would be safer there, and also I think at this point it would be better if Hikaru was strong. Or actually, I don't know, if there is chance that through that weakness he can gain more humanity as well as appreciation for human life, I think that it's better this way. But if it's impossible, I think it's definitely better if he is stronger and therefore he doesn't feel like this weakened animal that needs to lash out. Plus he would be able to protect himself and Yoshiki. I'm conflicted here. What is the right course of action? I got really worried about Kuribayashi there for a second, like when she was reaching for him, and also in such a moment of weakness too, like whenever you see somebody just falling apart, crying and ready to sacrifice everything for others' sake, but at the same time being so pained by it and conflicted also, and just not wanting to be alone, like how do you not like purely sympathize with that? Why does it even occur to you to try to hurt them? It's nice that she refrained from doing so though, but still after that she was torn and she was thinking about it still, like she shouldn't be soft, she should have acted. But I think that Hikaru's behavior actually indicated the opposite. I think it showed hope and it showed promise. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. Maybe it's just how Yoshiki said, that appearance, but and I guess by extension also like his personality, his behavior. It just lulls you into this false sense of security. He looks and he acts in many ways so vulnerable, I guess, and so sweet. You kind of want to protect him and you think that he's innocent, but he's not. So it's like appearances can be deceiving. It's how animals, the way they look, you want to take care of them. Cats are cute, so you take them in, you feed them, you pet them, you provide for them because of that. Then of course in nature a predator can use camouflage to hide their intention to hurt you. So I wonder if I'm just being delusional here, because Hikaru is just so cute. I want them to be happy, him and Yoshiki. I really do. I still have hope. I'm still not giving up. There's one episode left. It better be a good one. I don't know if this coming to an end. I feel like there's still so much unanswered. We finally learned what Indo's family sin is, and I guess it's love and willing to commit atrocities for the sake of it, being ready to do anything as long as it saves the one that you love. And I completely understand that, honestly. It's selfish, but it's love, okay? I feel like it's the purest form of humanity, and it's just the purpose of this life, just caring about another and connecting with them on a higher level. Letting go, severing a bond, it's unthinkable. And if there's anything you can do to somehow return somebody you lost, somebody you deeply care about, I completely understand doing just about anything to accomplish that. It's hard for me to even see that as a sin. It's interesting that that's what it is. I wonder how, if it's gonna come into play here. And also there's still like a mystery, like Yoshiki said, that there's still so much unanswered, like he doesn't understand how it all works, when it all started and why exactly. And I don't know if they're gonna uncover that in just one episode. Maybe they're gonna be more seasons. In that case, Yoshiki and Hikaru are probably safe for this season, but they might actually wrap it all up in the last episode. It does in a way kind of feels like it's culminating with Hikaru kind of falling apart, and you don't really know on which side it's all gonna end. Will he be able to pick up his pieces, or is he gonna just completely unravel? But the fact that he didn't really accept that part of himself that would restore him makes me think that something drastic is gonna happen one way or another, something decisive. I guess I will see. I think I'm gonna watch the finale now. Oh my god, I'm not ready. I don't want this to end. Well, I enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe leave a comment. Tell me if you're also delusional. Thank you for watching, but for now, bye. About to watch the finale. Definitely not ready. I said it only 100 times. Very nervous, but also excited. I hope this is gonna be a happy ending. If this is the end of the story, or I don't know, if this is the end of like just one chapter of the story, I still want it to end happily, of course, okay? I don't know if this can be resolved happily. I have no idea what can possibly be done here. Is there enough time for Hikaru to be integrated into society? I don't know, because he said he doesn't want to, so there's still like so much conflict to deal with, if it's even possible. It needs time, it needs work, and I don't know if that can happen. I don't know. I feel like everything is speeding up. I feel like time is running out. The chips are falling, and it's not looking good. Everything just seems so shaky and unstable. I don't trust anyone to make the right choice. But my vote is for love, okay? No matter what. If we need to sacrifice multiple human heads for Hikaru to stay fine, alive, and not go on a rampage, get himself killed, or completely lose control and stuff like that, then we should do that, okay? If a severed head or multiple severed heads is what it takes, we should do it, okay? That is my vote. Am I crazy? Absolutely. But I stand for love. I'm wearing this shirt in hopes that this love story has a happy ending. I said everything in the end of the last episode, okay? I'm just stalling because I'm nervous, but I also really want to watch this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go. Last episode.
はもうお前と一緒には
Oh no.
帰るんだ。
Oh no.
ずっと
Why? I thought the ending of the last episode was hopeful.
慣れた。
Okay, he's so conflicted. Come on, you have a home here. Don't go back. You are lonely there and miserable. Okay, I don't know how to interpret that love. It was kind of manic. I wonder what it's like for this new Hikaru, because according to Yoshiki, the other Hikaru, the original one, was pretty unemotional, or I don't know if he's repressing his emotions or just generally not a very emotional guy. He wasn't reserved and emotionless the way that Yoshiki is, but like he was joyful and loud, but like he said, he never cried and stuff like that. He wasn't expressing that kind of emotions. So I wonder what it's like for this Hikaru that seems like his emotions are all out of control and he cries a lot and stuff like that. I wonder how that conflict of personality feels within him. Maybe it's actually like it was repressing emotions and now it's just all coming out. Because maybe this creature is not good at repression or doesn't care to.
ダメ、あれ空気入れるところめっちゃ臭いもん。新しいの。
よしき
Gross.
まだや。もう少し本借りるけど。
だけ読んだらええよ。
Glad to see them talking, but they should talk even more.
ばあちゃんもいまいち元気ないし。
What's on her mind? Because I'm pretty sure she was the one that saw what happened between Yoshiki and Hikaru last episode. There was no resolution after.
それでは効果選手を。
What is he up to? I'm nervous. What is she up to now? Oh god. Is she gonna find him? Confront him? Is he gonna hurt her? I'm so on edge. If he does hurt somebody, he will definitely conclude that he's better off going back to the mountain. He's strangely smiley.
息サボっとってずるいの。
クソしとったって言えば許され。
脳抜き様ね。
What is his plan? Oh god, is he gonna
存在し
reveal?
てないんです。
Oh. He's covering it up. For what purpose?
この村が作り上げた架空の神ですよ。インド家の儀式なんて全くの無意味だった。もっと根本的な原因があったんです。
Or is he saying the truth?
まあ
Oh my god, there's still so much I don't know or understand.
防げるでしょう。
I don't like her, they're not showing her eyes. It's like hiding her intentions.
やっぱり光やないよね。
Yeah, we've been through this.
この前見てまったんよ。光が。
Don't freak out, you've been through this before. Mm.
あさこさ。そういう俺に直接言わん方がええよ。
Oh my god.
言わんよ。誰にも。
Come on, see this as an opportunity to make a friend. Ah, don't say that.
でもいつも通りにしとるのも変。私
Ah, I don't like that.
全部が変や。
Weird doesn't necessarily mean
今の
wrong.
光のこと全然嫌いになれやんの。
あさこ
Hmm.
約束したから誰も殺さんってのも。
Good, good.
本当に人やないんやね。 かで行きとったりしやんの？
しやん。もうこの体したいやね。
Ugh, that's pretty morbid.
なんとなくそうやろな。
Give her a hug.
ヒカルはこうやってみんなに悲しんでもらうべきやったんや。それはヒカルの願い通りやけど、もしヨシキはみんなと一緒に悲しんで今より苦しくなかったんかな。
You would be suffering more.
そしたらみんなで前向いてちゃんと大学のこ
Not
とと
everyone
か考
can
え
just
て
move on.
ごめんな。
It does seem like he's understanding humans better though.
カオルちゃんもはよお嫁さんになって元気な。
まだ学校行っとらんねやって。
Still hiding behind his bangs.
無理していかんでも。
彼女おらんのか。前髪切らんと女にモテやんぞ。
I think he's fine with that.
ヒカル、どうしたん？
よ、今から出かけ。
Yes. Go on a proper date now. Oh my god, it's the outro.
あれ、ごめんな。
何回お前に殺されかけたと思っとる。
Oh my god. I don't know if that's a good
い
thing.
ちいち気にしてられんわ。俺もお前んことさしたし、お互い様や。
強がりや。
It's freaky how it's like real.
ようわかる。俺にも居場所があるはずやって思いたい。ここやない場所に。
Makes me feel more in the moment. Like I'm actually there.
え？
So stupid.
笑った。いやそれ。
It only makes him laugh because he's in love with him.
カラ浮き輪って言ってたんやろ？ほんまにそれでええん？
いや、一番可愛いの。
畳めばええに。
なんかかわいそうやろ。オオサンショウウオが。
カオルプール行く友達できた。よかったな。
Such a nice moment.
お前さ、
うん。
脳抜き様やった頃の。
ずっと忘れとって、最近少しずつ、特
Interesting.
に願いを叶えるって話。何でも願いを叶えてやれる。
ビッグマウスやな。本当に何でも。
Gotta pay him with a head though.
別に。分かってもさ、肝心の汚れをどうにかする方法が分からん。
よし、見て。ダンス。
Aww. I used to do that a lot with cats too. Ah, okay, that also happened to me.
チュール目当てが意外と力強い。
Yeah, cats only like you if you they getting something out of it. But you can say that about anyone, I guess. Go away. Oh my god, is he tracking them? Oh, I'm so worried. Oh my god, I'm having violent flashbacks to Attack on Titan. The sea will never be the same. How can anyone look at him and see a monster? Impossible. What the hell? He can speak to snakes, like Harry Potter and Voldemort.
喜んでやんくて怒ったりしとったかな。もし出とったら。出てごらん。
歌詞が全然ちゃう。
Yoshiki is like, this is the best thing I've ever heard. Cute, cute, cute. Is this actually gonna be a cute, happy episode?
誰も悲しまなければええのに。
Also, this is stunning.
ヨシキを一人にさせたない。こうなった。
ヒカルの？
でも悪い。その願いは。
No.
俺、山に。
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I just relaxed and got hopeful and all, and that's what you do?
最近ヨシキを襲ってしまう。
You keep stopping yourself.
俺の本性が出たから。
That matters.
自分の空っぽな部分を埋めたくて。人にはようわからんよな。もともとこういう存在なんやと思う。しとるし、また殺してしまうかもしれん。でも
Things are different now. Then don't.
ちょっと待て。
俺が山に木が生きてる間くらいは平和になるはず。
Stop it.
は？無理やろ、あかんやろ。なんの？
Yeah.
バケモンはおらんくなって、お前は光の死を。
Stop it.
ないやろ。どうすんの？知らへんお前が簡単にその体から離れられんのか？
それは
Don't leave.
わからん。
ほら、結局そんな無計画な話に乗れんわ。
He's so desperate for him to stay.
何が正解かもわからんけどさ。
そんなことまで覚えんでもええわ。 涼しいままでおれや。
Just stay.
好きやったけど、俺はアイスが一番好きや。しかもガチガチくんやなくて。
Yes, because you're your own person and it's fine. It's good.
お前に楽しかった。お前にとっては光の代わりやったかもしれない。
I don't think that's the case.
たくさんの
He already acknowledged that they were different, didn't he? He did. And he was fine with it.
この気持ちは恋でも友情でもないんやろな。
Oh, sure.
それでもさ、ちゃんと
Did he really just hit him with no homo?
がなくて、バケモンの
モンは息がしづらくて、俺やしてきた。
Nobody's a
だ
monster.
からこいつが救われてほしい。
Oh god. That hat sank like a stone.
前とおると
結局ただのエゴやん。俺のため、村のためって責任転嫁してやけんなって。
But it's understandable.
のためやんか。
よしき。どうな。
違う。代わりとかっちゃう。お前諦めとるだけやろ。
選択は何も間違ってない。
頑張ってきたと思っとんねん。
Just tell him you love him back.
本物のバケモンなんやから。
俺やって帰りたないわ。
Then don't.
山に
Oh my god, is it the hunter? Oh Jesus.
け物や罪なれやんくて全部ただのエゴ本当の自分をバレやんように隠して生きとるヒカルが前とヒカルと一緒に
Yes.
ヒカルの顔お前に消えてほしないだけのクソ野郎や
That's love. That's part of love. It's need for somebody to be close.
今さらそんな言われてもさ
You're supposed to love each other and be together forever.
おさんしょあんなとこまで流されとる家に持って帰らんとカオルがなくで
I don't think he cares about that now.
いらんわあんま
ヨシキの方がガキやな
Wait, the episode is almost over. I didn't realize that. Oh my god. Please go away. What? There's no way. There's no way. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You can't end it like that. You just can't. It's against the rules. It's against the law. I don't know what's happening. So there are definitely gonna be more seasons, I take it. Because there are still unanswered questions and also such an open ending, such an infuriating cliffhanger. Like, what is happening? Did he come there to attack them? It didn't seem like that. Like, he just patiently waited for them to resolve their little spat and then he casually approached them. It just didn't seem like he had any violent intentions or was in a rush. There's definitely something he wants from that entity that Hikaru is. He basically spelled it out, but what is it? What is it? Is it something non-violent? Wait, it grants wishes basically, like a genie. Maybe he wants to ask, maybe he wants to make a request, but does it mean that he will have to make a sacrifice? He seems like the kind of person who would do that and be fine with it. I wouldn't put it past him, that's for sure. But what would that request even be? What is his wish? Like, I don't really know anything about him. I thought that he might be Kobayashi's son, but when they showed the child, he had black hair, so I don't think that it's him. Maybe he's gonna ask to heal his vision because he's blind unless he wears those special glasses. Maybe he doesn't want to wear them anymore. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm just so happy that there's no tragic ending so far. At least I'm so happy that Yoshiki and Hikaru are still together and they resolved some of their doubts, at least about how they feel about each other. I feel like Hikaru still thought that he's just a replacement. He basically said that, and it's nice that Yoshiki doubled down on how he's perfectly aware that this is a different person, that this Hikaru is different, and he accepts him and he loves him for who he is. I wish he actually told him that he does love him. He didn't really say those words, but he definitely showed it through his actions. But considering that Hikaru is still learning how humans are, how humans work, I think it would have been nice for him to hear it. But I don't know, the way he was talking and smiling, I think he understood actually. Like when he said took you long enough, I think he saw that as a confession. I'm glad. I feel like they're on the same page. Maybe it will work out somehow. I feel like if it was a tragic story, there were so many turns it took where it would have ended badly, but every time it kind of like reverted and straightened itself out and just kept going in a good direction. Like every time it just corrected itself instead of just completely derailing and crashing and burning. So I feel like there is a lot of hope here. I feel like the more it progresses, it actually gets better in a way. Like all those things that could have gone wrong, I feel like they already happened in a way, and kind of the crisis, the worst thing that could have happened has been avoided. So I feel like from now on it's only gonna get better. I don't know. Maybe again my delusional side strikes, might just be my hope talking, but I don't know. I feel like this can end well now. I didn't before. I thought that this is actually going to just complete unraveling of everything, but it just kept hinting at it. It kept almost going there, but like I said, always reverting. So I feel like it might just be like this hard journey with a lot of setbacks, with a lot of obstacles and complications, but in the end it's all about overcoming it and still getting to a good place. I feel like that's where it's going. Maybe this is like a positive message about this. Like, it might be hard for some people to be gay even now in modern society. I don't know, depending on where you live or depending on the kind of people you're surrounded by. But maybe this particular story is not about how tragic it can be, how tragically it can end, but about overcoming the hardships and insecurities and doubts and whatever judgment you might encounter and face, and then still coming out on top and finding happiness. I hope that this is that kind of story, because I really want Yoshiki and Hikaru to be happy together. I think that they're perfect for each other. I think their love is beautiful, regardless of how obsessive and unhealthy it might be. I think it's amazing, and I hope it survives. I'm still frustrated with how it ended. I really want to know what that's gonna be, the resolution, the conversation. How long am I gonna wait for it? A year more? This is so frustrating. But at the same time, I'm so relieved that it didn't end with Hikaru dying or killing Yoshiki or going away to the mountain. Honestly, when he started talking about how he's gonna go and how it's gonna help Yoshiki get over it, and even when Yoshiki was talking about how he's been desperate and selfish, I was like, oh my god, this is not going well. I think they might just part ways. I think he's actually gonna leave. But thankfully it did not go that way. In the end, both of them were like, fuck it, yes, we're selfish, but we're in love, whatever, we're sticking together. And I think that's how it should be, okay? I hate all of that stupid bullshit, all that pseudo noble self-sacrificial shit. I also don't really believe in it. I feel like if you truly love somebody, you're gonna stick by them. I think people who leave and they make up those excuses or reasons, and sometimes they even convince themselves in that, and they might portray it as them being selfless and noble and stuff, but I think it all comes down to how they don't actually love or need the other person that much. I think that what allows them to leave or maybe even propagates it. I think that if you do stay. I don't believe in that bullshit about like if you love them you let them go or stuff like that. No, okay? If you love them, you stick by them and you make it work. You try your hardest, and together you can do anything, you can fix anything. I believe that love is the most powerful force. It can mend whatever. As long as you're alive, you can do anything with it. It's like a superpower. As long as people care, they can overcome anything. And I think those two definitely care about each other. That's why I believe in their love, and that's why I fully support it. I also didn't really realize that the episode was ending. I was so shocked. 23 minutes, are they always this short? Or is this like an extra short one? I would expect the finale to be longer, not shorter. It's also interesting how not much happened here. It was basically mostly about them going out and Hikaru almost leaving. I think that was the pinnacle of this episode, but it was great. Like, I loved every second of it, and I was so sucked in. Like, I did not notice the time passing at all. And I'm so relieved again that it did not end badly. Of course it still can in the future, but for now I'm pretty happy with how this season concluded. It was a lovely episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave all the comments. Tell me what you thought about this season, about what do you think about the show, what do you think about Yoshiki and Hikaru, and about Hikaru. Do you think he's a monster? Do you think their love is beautiful? Tell me everything. Are you as delusional and obsessed as I am? But anyway, This was great. I can't wait for the next season. Hope you join me for it, as well as maybe check out my other content. Maybe recommend to me something else to watch. If you know something like this, or just something else that you like and you think that would be of quality and maybe something I would enjoy, just recommend it to me. I don't like generic romance stuff, but if there is like a twist to it, if it's interesting, if it's just very well written story with unique characters, I would be all over it. Anyway, this was a great journey. Thank you for joining me for it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching this, but for now, bye.